Hey guys, good morning. It is 10:30. We just left Andres' follow-up appointment, which went very well. He goes back to work today, so he was gonna go back to work regardless, but the doctor just made it that much easier. He cleared him and said he was good to lift 20 pounds and then another, he said July 1st, so that'll be 6 weeks post-surgery. He can start to lift a little bit more and start to like build up that, what is it called, stamina again, strength, whatever, and start to do more things, and he can go to the pool and different things like that. So he said he has a scab kind of on his lower belly button area, and so he was a little worried about that, but the doctor said it was fine. I told him it was a scab, but I told him, I said if he thinks it's something different, no, I said if he thinks it's something different or infected, that he'll probably swab it or like take a little scraping of it and send it off for a culture. And he's like, what? He's gonna scrape it? He's gonna do this? I'm like, no, to me it looks like a scab. It looks like it's healing perfectly fine. But he was so nervous, and the doctor's so sweet. He's like, no, it looks fine. He's like, oh, okay. And the girls had to go with us because I wanted to be at the appointment, so they're out of school. We don't have a choice. Today's Emmy's last day, and so we had to take them with us, and they were very well behaved, which worked out great. So what'd you get as a little prize?
We got, wait.
What'd you get out of a Starburst?
Starburst.
Oh, you're still eating it?
Yep. I ate the whole thing, and mine was pink and green.
What color was yours, Autumn? Blue and yellow. I had Starburst that when I went to Bia's house the other day to get his birthday gift, because Bia and I had went to Costco a couple weeks ago. I got his Apple Watch and I left it at Bia's house so that he wouldn't see it, and because I really didn't know where I was going to hide it in the house that he wouldn't notice. So I went to go get it after work on Sunday at her house, and they had a candy bowl full of a bunch of candy, and they had these Starbursts I've never heard of before or seen. They're like dual colors. So Macy and Bia were like, take these, Bia, take them, because I was eating them there. They were like, take them, we don't need them in the house anymore. So Macy's so sweet, she picked out all the dual colored Starburst and the pink Starburst for me, and I put them in the side pocket of my car for like a little pick-me-up treat whenever I need it. So we gave the girls a Starburst for being well behaved. You know, kids and doctor's appointments don't always do great, so we got through one, and hopefully it's okay. You know what else we're gonna have to take them to? My OB appointment. We're gonna have all 3 of them. That's gonna be fun. There's nowhere to put them. No one's in school, everybody works. Yeah, and the doctor has, like his office is in the medical center, and it's kind of overlooking like an open field, and there were some deer over there, so the doctor is super sweet showing them. So anyway, we are headed back home. This morning when I woke up, I started studying immediately. I'm so nervous to take this test, so nervous, but I gotta just buckle down, focus these last couple days, take it on Saturday and be done with it, and on to the next one. So it is what it is at this point. So we're going to go home, and I'm gonna get back to studying. He's gonna get ready. He has to go to work in a couple of hours. It's been nice having him home the last few weeks, even though he can't really do too much. It's still been nice to been able to spend time together and have him there to run errands, and now he's got to go back to work. It was a nice little vacation while it lasted, but back to reality. So that's what the rest of my day is going to look like. Studying as much as I can with having them at home and not having him to keep them occupied. And then going to pick up Emmy. I think we're going to do homemade wings and fries tonight for dinner. So I'll do that at some point later today. And that'll be my day. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I did not talk last night at the end of the vlog. I didn't end it because I was so exhausted. We ended up staying up and finishing the majority of the playroom. The containers come in today from Amazon, the ones with labels. So I used the old containers, and I'm just going to dump whatever was in the old container into the new container and label it. So I'm feeling pretty good. We still have a few things left to do in the playroom as far as like reorganizing and stuff like that, moving stuff in and out and whatever, but probably won't happen for a little while. But we did pretty good. So when I get home, I'll show you all that we pulled from there and what we're getting rid of. Ready? You need to go potty? Mm-hmm. Yeah, here, pay attention, pay attention. Oh, let me see your nails and toes. Let me see. Who painted your toes?
Mommy.
No, who painted your toes?
Sissy.
Who painted your nails?
Mommy.
Yeah.
Mommy painted my toenails and I painted the rest.
Yeah, I painted one foot. She painted the other. And her nails.
X, see?
They just use their little Wet n Wild nail polishes. Are you gonna, you need to go potty?
Mommy, look, Mommy.
Okay, go ahead.
It's X.
Maddie's doing the rest of her little puzzle. Or the picture thing that
you put it, you hang it, and then it's kind of like a little,
I think Bella's done. You want to let her in?
Sure.
I'm watching Aaron and Nick Williams. I have a baby wipey stuck in my foot. Doing the person in front, letting the person in front order our food. I would totally do that, except I feel like I've watched everyone do it now and it's not funny. Her and her husband are really funny together. No one would participate with me. That wouldn't be funny on my end. So anyway, we are getting rid of this thing. I already have a buyer. She already PayPal'd me the money. She's coming to pick it up today. This thing, the girls never play with it, so we're getting rid of that. All this is going back in. We just have to rearrange to put it back in. I'm trying to decide if I want like the bikes to go outside since it's winter or if that would just ruin them. I don't know. We already have some bikes and scooters and stuff in the backyard, so I don't really know what I want to do with this stuff. But here's all the stuff that I got from the playroom. 3 trash bags full. Getting rid of those 3 bins. And I have a blanket in here, a whole bunch of books and stuff that went to the kitchen here. And this is what the playroom looks like right now. So, still kept the big toy chest. We have 2 dolls that have not been opened. You okay, Adam? You need help? Okay, I'll be right there. Okay, had to help her. So I don't know what I'm going to do with the easel yet. They love this thing, so I just put it over here for right now. We're keeping this for a baby in case we have another girl. If it's a boy, we'll probably get rid of that. Diaper genie, again, babies, that is like nice to have in general, even though Autumn doesn't have diapers. And then we have our table trays back here. So let me scoot back here. I never go through this little hallway because it's crowded. So the floor needs a good scrub and like a vacuum. And there are scratches on the floor. I'm not sure how or when that happened. Right there. And there's a huge one right here.
And you took out that baby.
She did.
Yeah.
I'm kind of disappointed in that, but anyway, it is what it is. You can turn on the light for Mommy. So this is what the playroom looks like right now. So we're gonna keep the foam floor. I'm actually, when I'm scrubbing the floor, vacuuming it, and mopping it, I'll probably pick this up, shake everything out, because who knows what's underneath it. I don't know if we're gonna keep this little couch or not, because I want to put another couch here. Oh, nasty Jack. And then we're keeping the table. We're going to keep that for Autumn and then the baby. Emmy's keeping her Hot Wheels toy. I think we're going to, we have a treadmill in the garage. I think we may move it in here if there's enough room. And then we have to figure out what to do with the dress up stuff. But I already went through it and that's what we're keeping. And then this is what this looks like. I think I showed this yesterday. I can't remember. So yeah, I did, because I remember showing you guys like I wanted only the big girls to be able to reach this. Books, games, puzzles, and then Legos. And then over here, I have these for right now, but they're a big old mess. Like the things are just so old. So I have them, I only have one empty one. The rest of them have stuff. These are dress up, superheroes, kitchen, food for the kitchen, which we don't have a kitchen anymore. Bigger toys. See, like this one's completely ruined. Barbie doll clothes, bags, little people stuff, My Little Ponies, little, just like Autumn's bath toys and just like little figurines and stuff like that. And then the last one is Barbies and our Star Wars and different things. So when the new ones come in, I'll reorganize, relabel, and then I'll have 5 empty drawers to grow into, which will be nice. And then I'm going to donate the books to the library and take the rest of the stuff to the children's shelter. And then I'll figure out what to put back in there. Hey, are you fighting back? Poor Bella's been like beat up by Lola. Oh, it's all blurry. Lola loves to torment her. Get her, Bella. Get her. Poor Bella's like, I'm too old for this. I'm not trying to get anybody. In case you're wondering, on my toes, I still have the Color Street polish. It's still going strong, and on my nails too. You wet? You want to brush Bella?
Yeah.
We'll get the brush. Whose last day of 3rd grade is it?
It is
So crazy. The freaking year flew by like nobody's business. You're gonna say bye to your friend? Oh, she's already in the car. You'll probably see her next year, I'm sure, but oh my goodness. So they were playing outside, and I'm like baffled that they even went outside in the afternoon, because it was a half day, but it's extremely hot already. It's like, well, I mean, technically June is summer. Sometime this month we turn into summer, but.
Wait, is it June right now?
Yeah, it's June 6th.
I think there's Flashtown Day.
No, it's June 30th. So yeah, it's super, super hot, like high 90s. I would not bet that the heat index is low 100s. Awful. But what do we do on the last day of school? Don't say anything. Maddie, see if Sissy can remember. What do we do on the last day of school? What has been our tradition?
Celebrate?
To doing what? What do we go get?
Frozen yogurt.
So it actually, I guess, I feel emotional.
Frozen yogurt. That's how everybody felt, Mommy.
What, emotional?
Yes.
Really?
It was their last day of school.
Everyone's sad? Did you cry?
No.
Mommy feels like crying.
I was just thinking, it's the last day of school. Some of you might be going to a new school.
Okay. Well, you're not going to a new school. You're coming to this school, so you should be fine. All right, I gotta get it together. And it doesn't help that I'm pregnant, because my emotions are already heightened when it comes to like the first and last day of school and stuff like that. But being pregnant makes it 10 times worse. So anyway, get it together. Get it together.
Autumn threw that thing at me.
Autumn, that's not nice, Mama. So I tried to get some pictures of them, and it's so sunny I couldn't even get pictures of them. I got a good one of Emmy, so that's good. But the little girls were like all over the place.
The sun was killing me.
So anyway, last year we started this tradition of going to get froyo on the last day of school. So we're gonna go get some frozen yogurt, which sounds so good. We're gonna pile up those toppings on this hot, hot day and continue the tradition. Too bad my Hinman can't be here. You want chocolate? Okay. Here, hold it up here. Hold it up here. No, 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 no. Hold your cup right here. There you go, 2 hands. Today's $5 fill up, so they get as much as they want for $5. Oh my gosh, make sure you have room for toppings.
I do. I will.
What are you getting, Mama? Hey, make sure you have room for toppings. Oh my gosh. I guess we won't need dinner. Is it good? All her toppings fell to the side. I let the girls pick their own. And it's full.
It's the best ever.
This is what I got. Got a bunch of different flavors: strawberries, mango, peanut. No, I'm good, thank you. Peanut M&Ms, Kit Kat, walnuts, and some chocolate chips and peanut butter chips. Yum! Oh, and cookie dough. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's raining outside. And we did not bring an umbrella. They're in the car. All 14 of them are in the car. Okay, these are the containers that we ended up getting. They're very similarly structured and made to the ones that we had already. I ordered light purple, that's what the girls chose, and I wanted dark pink, but they only had light pink available, so that's what we ended up getting. They come with the labels on one side, but I do like the fact that on the other side it has a handle with no labels. So if you have bigger kids, or you have an area that you don't need the label, these are an option, and they were much cheaper. They were $25.99 for 8 of them. So cheaper and really good quality, considering, I mean, they're just cardboard. So we'll see how long they hold up. They had a lot of different colors. I'll link them down below, and like I said, I like the fact that you don't have to label them. I'm labeling them because the girls will not keep it organized if I don't label them. So I'm just using a permanent marker. It came with a whole bunch of these that I'm putting together. So, okay. Maddie, bring mommy another one. Okay, we made it home. That was super fun. We actually made it without getting rained on. And then when we were in the car headed home, it started to rain again. We got home and it was pouring. So, but we missed the rain completely, which is awesome. Now, I am listening to lectures. Fun. And the girls are, I'm not sure doing what, coloring or something like that. So, I'll have to show you the things. I switched them all out. They look really good. I love the labeling system. I have 5 empty bins to kind of grow into, which is nice. And then we still have the big toy box that has a good amount of room, probably about half. So I'm really happy with the way that it all turned out. We're going to be careful with what we ask Santa for Christmas, just because this Christmas the baby will actually be here as well. And it's kind of tough. Their birthdays are kind of tough because Christmas comes, they get a whole bunch of stuff, and then they don't get anything new until the start of their birthdays again, which our birthday row doesn't start until September 1st, which starts with autumn. So it's a long year of, that's why I kind of space out their toys when they get them for Christmas. Like, I don't let them open them all at once because they don't actually get anything else. Like, I very rarely. Who are you letting out, Bella?
I'm letting in Bella.
Oh, letting her in. Okay. I very rarely, we don't buy them toys or anything throughout the year. Unless they have like birthday money or gift cards or something. That's the only time they get extra stuff throughout the year. Easter is the exception to that. The Easter Bunny sometimes does bring them some clothes and a couple little toys and stuff like that. But they don't get anything other than that. Unless it's like a little trinket here and there. Nothing significant. So Christmas comes along. We get all of that, and then we have 10 months before we even start bringing more toys. Then the toys are ridiculous because Autumn's birthday is September 1st, Maddie's October 1st, Emmy's November 4th, and this baby will be sometime in the beginning of December. So we literally will have 4 different days a month apart getting toys after toys after toys, and then here comes Christmas. So it's just crazy in this house with how much they get at once, which is why we purge so frequently, because we'll probably purge again, honestly, before birthday row starts. I call it birthday row because they're all 4 gonna have birthdays in a row, and they, right now, even now, they have 3 birthdays in a row. So before birthday row starts, we'll probably purge again. My next purge thing is going to be their bedrooms. Autumn's room isn't that bad. It's pretty minimalized, but the big girls' rooms are insane, especially Emmy. Emmy has so much stuff because she kind of regulates everything she has. I don't really like go in her room and go through things very often because she's capable of doing that. And so her room is probably the worst. So the big girls are going to get desks upgraded this summer for the start of the new school year. And when we do that, I will be completely rehauling their rooms, especially if I'm having to bunk up in a year Maddie and Autumn. If I have to bunk up Maddie and Autumn because we have a boy, we are for sure revamping that room because it is insane how much little stuff she has kind of everywhere. I'll be pulling everything out of her drawers, going through all her clothes. She tries on stuff every single day that doesn't fit her. Literally, she'll come down with a shirt and I'm like, where did you even get that? That is so tiny. So because of that, Autumn does have a lot of extras in her room. Like, she has bigger sizes. Like right now, I think she has 2 bigger sizes than what she's currently wearing. And then she does hold in her room a lot of the baby stuff that we have left over. Just the big things. Like right now I have 2 breast pumps that I was using, a Medela one and a Spectrum one. Not Spectrum, Spectra. I really liked both of those, so I held on to those, and I'll just buy all new pump parts for it when the baby comes. And then we have some smaller diapers up in her closet that she never used, and then I have a few baby blankets and a rocker, and that's it. I didn't save anything else, but all that stuff is in her room right now. So yeah, it's just purging time. It is purging time. Our bedroom's not that bad as far as like big, all we have is like big furniture, but our closet is a disaster because we have stuff everywhere in it. It really needs to be gone through. But my clothes, I won't be getting rid of any of them until I am done having babies, because right now a lot of my regular clothes don't fit me. Things that I was wearing last summer, unless it's dresses, they don't fit me very well because I'm pregnant. And even my size 22 shorts that were starting to get a little bit big, I can barely wear them because it just hurts my stomach. So I have to use like the hair tie trick to make them bigger, and even that's like kind of uncomfortable. So I'm probably going to have to invest in a couple pairs of shorts for the summer and just be done with it. So I'm not going to get rid of any of my clothes until I'm done with this pregnancy. But Andres is gonna go through his clothes. The rest of the stuff in the closet I need to go through. Shoes, bags, whatever else is in there. And our bathroom is pretty good. My vanity area, like our bedroom's pretty good. But the girls' bedrooms, my office, those are my next priorities. I already did the laundry room. I did the playroom for the most part. Their bedrooms, our closet, my office. Maybe not so much my closet is a priority, but their bedrooms for sure, 100%. My office, because especially since I'm not doing stickers anymore, I need to just like downsize my office a little bit. It is way overwhelming. And the garage, but Andres can only lift 20 pounds right now, so a lot of it I have to wait until he's able to lift and move a little bit more, and I also don't want him to re-injure himself. So we're just gonna take it easy, but all this needs to get done before the baby comes, because once the baby comes, he or she is going to come with so much stuff that I know I'm gonna feel overwhelmed with a house full of stuff. I cannot wait to get a bigger house. I cannot wait to get a bigger house. I'm telling you guys right now, I will have so many nooks and crannies in our new house that will give me room for storage, but until then I have to make do with what we have, and the way to do that is to downsize and to purge. So that is what our summer is going to look like. But today was nice, refreshing, just to kind of chill out and go enjoy the last day of school with my girls. Now I'm gonna let them stay up another 10 or 15 minutes or so. Usually during the summer, during the school year, bedtimes are 7:30 for little. So I actually bumped up Maddie this year to 8 o'clock and Emmy to 8:30. So we stagger the bedtimes, but usually we start getting ready for bed about 7:20, 7:30. Autumn goes down to bed first, and then the big girls get ready, and Maddie's usually in bed by 8, and Emmy's usually the last one, somewhere between 8:15 and 8:30. During summertime, I bump up all their bedtimes till about 8:30, and Emmy's usually a little bit later than that, 8:45, 9 o'clock. They're still up at the butt crack of dawn. But because their minds aren't as stimulated, because they're not going to school, they don't have as much energy that they burn out, I like them to go to bed a little bit later, wake up at the same time that they normally wake up, because then when they go down for quiet time, Autumn will actually take like a 2 to 3 hour nap. The big girls will stay in their rooms for 2 to 3 hours, and I can have peace and quiet to myself. That is how I survive the summer. Quiet time. If you've never heard of it before, do it. It is amazing. If your kids are little, it would be like their nap time. The big girls stay in their rooms the entire time that Autumn's napping. If she sleeps an hour and a half, if she sleeps 4 hours, they stay in their room the entire time. Now granted, my big girls have TV, they have a Super Nintendo, they have Legos, they have coloring stuff. What else do y'all have in your room? Their electronics.
A bed?
Of course. They have, Emmy has a Super Nintendo. No, what is that thing? Nintendo 3DS. Maddie has a Leap Pad. No, they don't get iPads. That is we don't do iPads because their iPads aren't regulated. So we don't do iPads because they don't get privileges of going on a whole bunch of random stuff. Their TVs are controlled to G-rated and under, and their Super Nintendos are connected. And the Super Nintendo just has like games built into it. So they get the privilege of doing anything they want, but they have to stay in their room. The only thing that they can come out for is water, going to the bathroom. That's it. They have lunch before, they have a snack when they get out. That is it. And they know, and we've done this many, many times. We do it on the weekends if we're home. We've done it the last several summers. I don't play when it comes to quiet time, they know and they follow the rules. I've never had a problem. Highly recommend if you have your kids home from summer, they don't have to take a nap. Like, I never tell them that they have to take a nap. Sometimes Maddie will fall asleep, very rarely Emmy. Sometimes Maddie will, depending on what we did in the morning. But this will be forever because we have another baby coming into the household, and Autumn will still probably take naps for another 1.5 years or so. So we will continue this over the next probably 5 to 6 years. And it is what keeps me sane. During that time, I either take a nap myself, I watch mindless TV, I sometimes clean, I prep dinner, film videos, edit videos, do schoolwork. I do whatever my happy little heart desires, and it makes us all nice and happy. When they wake up, when they come out of quiet time, it makes everyone get along better, everyone's in a better mood, and it makes the rest of our evening go seamlessly. So highly recommend that if you've never tried it before. Anyway, I didn't come on here to rant, even though I've been ranting and chit-chatting for the last 11 minutes now. I came on here to specifically say they're watching Paw Patrol, coloring, and I think Emmy's working on her 4th grade book. And I am going to listen to my lectures, and then they're going to bed. I'll do my study test, and then tomorrow, I'm hoping, it's the last day of like full studying, which I won't even get to study the full day. It'll just be during quiet time. So last several hours of studying, and then Saturday morning, I'm gonna cram in a little bit more and take my test and hope for the best. That's all I can do. So a little more time before they go to bed. You gonna say good night to you tomorrow? Go ahead. You gonna say it? Say it. Come on, it's bedtime. In your bed. In your bed, ma'am.
My mini is my bed.
Okay, fix your minis. There you go. Good night, baby. I love you.
Go for my Papa Mimi.
Okay, I'll cover.
Cover.
I covered her.
Yeah.
Please, Mommy.
Please, Mommy.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night, baby. Dos betas. I love you.
I'll make you my room.
Huh?
Take you my room.
Yes, you stay in your room till Mommy gets you, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do on my bed.
In your bed, yep.
I do Mommy make my room.
Yes. Okay.
I do my room.
Yep, I love you.
Mommy take her to my bed.
Yes. Okay. I love you. Bar. Okay. Bar. Night night. I'll see you in the morning, okay? Bar. Okay, night night.
See you tomorrow.
Where's your sister? What do you say? Hey, come on. It's bedtime. Is she on the stairs?
She was.
Lola.
She's right there. She's right there.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
She went down until I turned on the lights.
No.
Don't even think about it.
Alright, bed. Okay, I just got done editing the vlog. And everyone's in bed. It's 9:20. They've been in bed for a little while. But I can hear everyone's still kind of awake. I can hear Emmy humming to herself. I can hear Autumn kind of rolling around, talking to herself too. I didn't hear Maddie though. Surprisingly, she's the late bedtime, early riser type of person. Bella? Oh, she's outside. Okay, good. She can come in for the night. We can lock up. Everyone can go to bed. I am going to listen to one more lecture and have a little snack. Come on, Beta. Good girl. And then call it a night. I'm tired. I'm done with the day. I started watching Handmaid's Tale or Handmaid's Tales. One of those. You know what I'm talking about. It's on Hulu. I think it's just on Hulu. It's based on a book. I've only watched like 1.5 episodes, but it's really good. Really good. A lot of you suggested that, but I didn't know we had Hulu. We have Spotify, and apparently Hulu comes with Spotify. So I just started watching it. I'm pretty excited to have a new series to binge, and they just started season 3. So I feel like by the time I get caught up, I should be good to watch all of season 3 as well. It's a little dark. Apparently I like shows like that. It's just a tiny bit dark, and I can't even fathom going through something like that. But it's a good show. I like it so far a lot. But I'm gonna call it a night. I'll let you guys go for today. Hopefully you enjoyed today's vlog, and we'll see you tomorrow.